Hello, in this video I'll be showing you how to make two separate sounds and how the process of making those sounds are. One of them will be what's known as a squelch, which is used in the background of a lot of dubstep sounds and stuff like that. And then I'll show you how to make a growl and perhaps add both of them together, just to show you how they would work together. The techniques that I'll be using right now are quite old techniques, so the sound that I'll be getting out of this plugin, which is Sytrus, will sound quite old and outdated, but they're still used to this day. It's just people use different plugins and techniques to make it sound more modern and better, and I'll show you an example towards the end. So yeah, let's get started, I guess. So how I'd go about making a squelch is I'll just place down a note anywhere, doesn't really matter. And then, because Sytrus is an FM synthesizer, which means frequency modulation, it will modulate the frequency super fast, and that's how you'd create the squelch effect. So what I would do is that I would go to operator 1, have that on the output at 100%. So this is the matrix here, by the way. This is where you just choose what modulates what and where. So if I turn this knob up, operator 2 will modulate operator 1, and so forth. Yeah. So what I'd do, as I said, turn operator 1 to 100% on the output. Make operator 2 a really low frequency, so say that 2 in here. This is the frequency ratio here, so you can change the frequency of any note to whatever you want. Right. Say I turn it 0.2 and turn that all the way up and make a squelch, which is different. Oh yeah, and also if you choose a lower note, it will make the modulation much slower, because the frequency of this note is going down with the note in general. So that'll be a super low note modulating a normal C3 note, I guess. And that'll be an octave higher, and then it'll go until it gets really loud and odd. But yeah. The other sound I wanted to show you quickly was a simple dubstep growl, this will be an old sounding one, but it's still, as I said, the techniques are still used to this day. So what I'll change operator 2 to a triangle wave. So the waveforms are shown here. And here you can change to whatever wave you want, and you can change the shape however you want it. And so what you would do is you would put operator 2 back to the same frequency as operator 1, modulate, put that up to whatever percentage sounds nicest, and you would go to the oscillator tab, the oscillator tab, so you can add harmonics into the note. So right now, if you look up here, you can see that you can see normal harmonics of the triangle wave. If I add harmonics here and here, so it will add harmonics. So if I do that, so it sounds super high pitch and kind of weird. Actually, do that. There you go. You can hear the extra harmonics. That's normal. Extra harmonics. Anyway, I would usually add harmonics here and here, which the darker lines will represent each octave. So I still so I still keep it in the exact same octaves, so the note will sound like the C instead of being slightly off. So if I, for example, if I put the notes just slightly off, the note will be slightly off. Yeah, it's not audible by that much, but it can still, if you're doing quite advanced sound design, it can still affect it by that little bit, and it'll be slightly noticeable. Anyway, so what I'd next do is put down a super low sub-frequency note, and then modulate this knob here, which is the modulation for like how much the frequency gets modulated by operator 2. So the player's note, there you go. It will make that sort of classic, well not classic, sort of mid-2000s, so early 2000s sort of growl, as people call it. Actually, as everyone calls it. But yeah. So that's how you'd make a simple growl. Also, I'm just going to add in an example of the sounds that I made. So this is one of the songs that I made for my EP, and this uses Serum. Not Serum. Yeah, it uses a lot of Serum to make most of the basses, but I use Sytrus to make some of them. Now, I'm not sure how loud this is going to be. Not sure if it's going to distort or anything, but I'll put it really quiet just so it won't distort in the play. So this is one of the sounds that I made right here. So you heard that? Which I'm not sure which one. So yeah, it was this one. There you go. This is the sound that I made. So in this sound, as you can see, I use Sytrus, vocodex, which is a common one that I use, wave shaper, and a limiter, which is a compressor. So I used so I just did two simple modulations, did the same sort of technique, added a triangle wave, added some harmonics, and modulated operator 2 with operator 3. Now what I did in this one, which makes it so special, is that I changed the frequency ever so slightly. So let's see, let's sing it out. You can hear that volume modulation, and what that is that is operator 3 cancelling out the sound of operator 2, and it creates that weird sort of effect where you can hear in it. So yeah, I'll just quickly go through what effects I used as well. So I used vocodex, which is a vocoder, and then it's in the name, but I used that to give it a slightly more hard and robotic sound than usual, so if I had it without. And also it helps to soften out the sound a little bit, so it's not as harsh, so it might be a bit loud if I play it now. So that's what it sounds like without it. If I had it, it just adds that like extra power to it, and it's really nice to add. I've got a distortion, so I've got Fruity Wave Shaper, which is distortion, and I've got limiter, so Fruity Limiter, which is limiter / compression, and just to turn it down because it's very loud if you don't have limiter on. So yeah, that's how I make sounds and how to make some sounds, some examples. So yeah.